Hello, everybody. First and foremost, I am filming this on my laptop, obviously, and I actually have a reading that I'll be doing shortly, so this is not going to be a very long video, but honestly, it's just been kind of on my heart lately to give this transmission that has been coming through quite strongly for me, and so I want to offer this to people out there because I'm sure there's plenty of us that are feeling the same thing right now. And the message here today is just honoring where you are, like truly honoring where you are at emotionally. I feel like, well, not even I feel, but I know that we live in a society that puts so much pressure on us to push past, what is considered a negative emotion. This idea or this narrative that negative emotions are too much, they're an inconvenience, they are problematic, and honestly, the further you go in your spiritual path, the more you come to realize that there really is no positive or negative, there's just energy. We as humans in this 3D reality, having this human experience, we are the ones that give things meaning. We are the ones that, apply positive or negative to whatever it is that we're going through or dealing with. But really, there's just energy. And as someone who grew up in a household that, we did not talk about emotions, we did not talk about feelings, we did not discuss the deeper underlying things, that we were feeling, or, just things are expected to be swept under the rug. And so I want to bring a message today of really honoring where you are, because it's so important. It's more important than what our current society gives it credit for. And honoring where you are emotionally doesn't mean that you're dwelling. It doesn't mean that you are perpetuating or festering or any of those things. It simply means that you are allowing yourself to feel authentically with whatever space you're in. So whether you're sad, whether you're angry, whether you are depressed, or even if you're in a state of bliss, if you're in a state of pure happiness and ecstasy, allowing yourself to be there 100%. Bless me. Sorry, my allergies have been, I'm sure all of us are dealing with crazy allergies right now. But whatever the emotion is, giving yourself the space and the capability to feel that, to not feel as though you have to rush yourself through that emotional process. I know, and this applies to myself as well, that when I'm feeling angry or when I'm feeling frustrated or annoyed, there's always this voice in the back of my head of okay, I have to get through this. I have to get past this as quickly as possible. I have to, attach myself to something, find some other energetic focal point to shift this energy. And yes, there is a time for that. There is a time to move past emotions. There is a time to move past, especially those emotions that we consider to be heavier, those emotions that we consider to be negative. There is a time to detach and move past that, but there's also a process and a time to allow yourself to feel and allow yourself to be authentic in that feeling. And you can't properly process something if you're not allowing yourself to fully feel it and be present in that emotion. And so if you're angry, frustrated, annoyed, allow yourself to be there and do whatever you need to do in that anger, as long as it's obviously not causing harm to another person, but allow yourself to be present in that anger. So if you are angry and you need to, smash something, if you're angry and you need to scream into the pillow, if you're angry and you need to, you need to talk about your anger with another close person to you, do those things. Do those things, because that is part of the process of processing and healing and moving forward. If you are disallowing yourself to have those things, the only thing that you're accomplishing or achieving is repressing that feeling inside of yourself. And at some later point, it's going to resurface anyway. So you might as well just do what you have to do, in the moment that you're feeling it, and then move on, knowing that you gave yourself that time, knowing that you gave yourself that opportunity to be in that energy, and you're actually authentically feeling ready to move forward. So I just wanted to share that quick little message, because I feel like a lot of us are in the middle of our own personal storms right now, going through something or another, dealing with something or another. And a lot of us are going through our own personal storms privately. We're not talking about it. We're not allowing others to support us, whether it's because we don't trust them or whatever the case is. But if you are someone who is going through a storm right now, especially privately, you definitely, maybe more than anyone else, you need to be allowing yourself to feel what you feel so that you can move forward. There's a saying that is very simple, but I feel like it applies so perfectly. And basically the saying is that in order to move forward, you can't move around, you have to move through. And that's basically the gist of this download, this message, is that don't allow pressure from yourself, don't allow pressure from any external source to dictate or force you to try to move around your feelings. Go through, really dive deeply into what that is, because not only is it allowing you to process and heal, but it's also going to build your emotional maturity with yourself, and also the emotional maturity that you are able to extend to others. And so I hope that message resonates and provides guidance or assistance to those of you out there. And yeah, let me know your thoughts. I'm with you if you are in the middle of a personal storm right now. And let's support each other. See you guys in the next one.